You guys ready? I guess we usually just like kind of
We ease into it. Like we don't have like a big. We just kind of like bullshit into it, to a sense.
But I guess maybe we can make this one a little different since you have a little bit different of persona on this. You know, typically we don't do.
Let's get really fucking aggressive.
I was gonna say this is
What the fuck is that?
What the fuck is up, everybody?
There we go, right off the rip. Episode 11, the final mix.
Let's do it.
We got GRIMEZ in the motherfucking
GRIMEZ
house.
is here, baby.
There you go. There you go.
I love this. Okay.
I love you.
So, let's see. I know we had a series of questions that we were going to ask you, and we wanted to start off with a little bit of an introduction, right? So, GRIMEZ. What is GRIMEZ? It's a persona. It's a brand. It's a message. What are you trying to put out there?
So when people ask me this question, it's really hard to fucking tell you, man. GRIMEZ is him. GRIMEZ is you. GRIMEZ is me. GRIMEZ is everyone out there. GRIMEZ is everything. There's no fucking definition behind GRIMEZ. All it is we're bold. We're unapologetic. We fucking stay loud, and we push boundaries. And we're here to do that no matter what circumstance it is. But we use clothing, we use fashion to speak that shit out there.
I can definitely tell, man. Your fashion is very aggressive, very streetwear, street brand style. What's some of your like newer stuff that you come out with? Some of the stuff that you're like more excited about to share with your brand.
So right now we're working on a fashion show coming up this weekend, October 4th and 5th. I'm not sure when this is gonna get released, but we're gonna be doing a fashion show, and I'm gonna let people know GRIMEZ is pushing that streetwear, and now we're going into putting it into a fashion show, which is you don't see too often now. So we're gonna come out the box and we're gonna make something that's futuristic, all right? So something I'm working on is Y3K. Forget Y2K, all right? Fuck all that old trendy shit. GRIMEZ is creating something where it's futuristic. It's the year 3000 now.
Okay.
We got what's trending in the year 3000. Because you and I ain't gonna be alive in the year 3000. So I'm gonna start making shit now for the year 3000.
Damn, on some Futurama shit, bro.
Wow.
Some futuristic shit.
I've never heard of, like, just thinking years and years and years ahead. That's interesting.
On that Donald Glover shit, you know.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Childish
You know, because
Gambino.
like a lot of people like bring stuff back. You're like, fuck it, we're gonna go into the future.
Right, like we're bringing shit back over and over and over again, which I'm cool with it. Some shit's dope. But let's fucking step way outside of there. Stop wearing the same cookie cutter bullshit. Why are we following trends, making new shit happen?
All right.
Damn, fuck.
That's a good point. Never really thought about it like that. You know?
Yeah, I've never thought about it like future, like super futuristic. Now, on like the TV shows and stuff like that, their futuristic stuff is like very. It depends. Like if it's like a dystopia, it's very like H&M, like super.
Yeah, gray, and black,
like neutral and stuff
colors,
like that, or it's like super futuristic where it's like all shiny metallic. Like, what's your kind of vision for the future?
Shit that doesn't have just one purpose, all right? So why are you wearing just a shirt, just a fucking shirt? Get a shirt where you can convert it into something else. You can convert that shirt easily, seamlessly into a tank top, all right? Where you can have shit that can easily stack up onto each other. Right now we're in fucking Florida. It's hot as fuck, all right? People want to be trendy, but they can't put on all those layers, right?
Yeah, I feel that, dude. That is my number one problem. Bro.
Right. Why do we have fucking, like, people want to wear scarves, they want to share shit, but no one's making scarves that are fashionable and also breathable and able to fucking be out and use them, especially in hot areas like that.
Right.
People aren't making clothes for the hot areas to be fashionable. So people here in Florida are making simple as fucking little string beater tank tops, your mesh shorts. Make shit with the right material. Make shit that's gonna fucking last.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Good point.
Fucking out there with this shit.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I mean, that is the number one thing whenever I go and travel. Especially I got a lot of friends from Philly that come down and they're like, bro, you can't even like dress up down here.
No,
like it's
not
too
at all.
hot. You got to wear like the, thinnest shit.
Same shit every day.
Same shit. Everybody looking like a beachgoer. But like, yeah, you want to dress nice, but you can't when you're sweating your fucking balls off.
That's why I like that quick dry fucking fishing stuff, bro.
Yeah,
I fucking, my brand, my style is like fishing clothes, and I'm not super proud of it, but it's just what life has chosen for me.
Because
it's breathable, and because so I work with
but
fish.
But if you can have fashion, if you can make,
breathable fashion, bro.
I like that.
Breathable
I like
fashion.
that a lot.
100%. Because you can see the thing with GRIMEZ. There's no like, oh, all right, I'm making shit. It's streetwear style clothing, but you could wear a fucking Grimes t-shirt and still be rocking that same, comfortable living fishing lifestyle.
Yeah, you're right.
That's true.
You're right. I would love to be seen catching tarpon in a fucking Grimes shirt. Grimes sportswear.
Guarantee you'll catch the biggest fish of your fucking life.
There you go. Guaranteed.
Guaranteed. Grimes
Fucking whale.
guarantees if you put a fucking t-shirt on, you're catching fucking massive fucking fish.
All the fish. You're getting all the fish.
Damn,
You're
there
getting
we go.
all the fish.
You heard it here first. So, how did you get started with fashion? You talked a little bit about your visions for fashion, a little bit about what you see in the future, but where did Grimes come from?
Grimes started in a very poor, sad, depressed state. Sometimes, we've all been knocked down here once or twice. And it was one of those fucking times, and I wanted to just get out of that fucking simple 9 to 5 bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't want to just ease into it, start something here. So I fucking quit everything, dropped all I was fucking doing, and full sent Grimes. It got to a point where I dedicated everything to it, where I ended up being homeless for 2 fucking months because I put so much money into the brand. So I was living straight out of the fucking car for 2 months. And that's how Grimes, I was literally going to EOS fitness gym and taking showers there, fucking just living out the scums, and then talking to people at the gym, having them buy a shirt just so I can fucking eat the next day. Wow. That's what I was fucking doing. That's how it originated. I wanted to make something that I never wore when I was a kid, something that I can be like comfortable speaking my mind.
Yeah.
And a lot of shit that you see, in your staple stores, H&M, Forever 21, all that shit, it's stuff that's like mainstream media approved. Grimes ain't doing that, man. We're fucking putting shit on t-shirts that speak out. All right, I have a shirt, the Eternal Flight Heavyweight Tee. It's got a big butterfly on it, and you may think, it's kind of sus. It's a little softy. All right.
Nice little butterfly.
It's a nice little butterfly you got there. But it's about metamorphosis, all right? It's about how fucked up life put in your path and how you can change it around, transform it, and be a better being.
That's powerful. Powerful stuff.
So a lot of the shit we do is very subliminal in there. So you may think, it's a cute shirt, or like, that's fire. Dig deep into the shirt. I guarantee you'll find so many pieces inside of there.
Damn.
I like that. I like fashion and designs with a little bit of depth to them,
At what point did you? So at what point did you? You said you went to EOS and you started selling the shirts and everything. Was there a certain point that you're like, okay, I'm on the right path? Like, this is it. Like, this is. I know I was meant to do this.
Honestly, it took a few months. It took a few months, and a lot of like, why am I doing this right now? Fuck, I need to go back to 9 to 5. But it wasn't until someone like really started buying. Because at first, it was mostly like just close friends, like, I'll support your brand, and that was dope. But like when like the first real stranger came up and was like, dude, your shit's fucking fire.
Oh, that's awesome.
Don't stop making shit. And I went home, I looked in the fucking mirror, and I was like, don't stop making shit. Yeah. No matter if you fucking make a sale, because not everyone's going to understand it, dude. And that's why I started realizing, I'm not going to please anybody, dude. I'm here to fucking just make shit. If you fucking like it, if it's for you, great. If it's not, goodbye.
Yeah. Wow, bro. Yeah, that's hard for people. Everybody kind of wants to hop on the bandwagon and kind of do this is what's trendy right now, whatever. But to stand out, you have to be a standout. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they like it, they like it. If they don't, fuck it, it's not for you. Yeah. Kind of shit. Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
That's how it goes. That's how you become successful.
And that's how you have to be, man.
You have to.
It just starts from, getting people just out of that box. Everyone's scared to come out of that box and like just jump out those boundaries. And it is difficult. It is difficult because people are constantly worrying, what are people going to think about me? What are people going to judge me? Dude, just fucking put on what you want to put on and just go at it. Stop wondering what this is going to happen. If you fucking if you're comfortable in it, stand out there and fucking do it. All right. Everyone has a story to them. Every single person. You have your own story. You have your own story. Everybody watching has their own backstory. All right. And Grimes tells people, if you've been knocked down, good. Put this fucking shit on. Put some Grimes on and stand the fuck back up.
I like that.
There we go.
I like
bars.
Drop it.
Fucking
Love
bars. So, what are some of the challenges that you face when you're designing, right? You're designing clothes for people 1,000 years in the future? What kind of challenges in the creative process and the marketing process, the actual physical manufacturing process? What kind of goes into that, and what are some of the challenges you face?
Man, honestly, it's like creating something bold, creating something that's like gonna create that shock factor. Mm-hmm. And then being like, dude, am I gonna get fucking canceled right now? It's like Grimes, we want to push boundaries and we want to fucking speak our minds. And we don't want to please everybody, but we also don't want to fucking get canceled. Yeah. So creating something that hits that fine line perfectly is so fucking hard because we want to speak out about everything that's fucked up in this world. We want to speak out about all the bullshit, but we want to do it in a very precise way where it's artistic, it's not disrespectful, and lets people be like, I'm with them and I'm okay with that. And if you are okay with that, you're just like, that's still a fucking dope t-shirt.
Yeah. No, like, for sure. I mean, like the line to what's cool and then what's offensive is thinner than it's ever been. So walking that line, yes, it's definitely something you have to toy with a little bit. Now, is there kind of a group or demographic, or is there more of a group that you're like trying to outreach to, or you're trying to like expand into? Anything specifically, like, hey, we want to hit more people who like this kind of wear, or like this style of fashion, or like anything like that, like demographic wise?
There's no age limit, there's no race, there's no fucking gender. If you're a misfit, if you've been through shit, if you've been fucking hurt, or if you need to speak out your mind, you're too shy to fucking let people know, and you just gotta wear a t-shirt that says, dude, I'm fucking tired of war. I'm tired of the fucking past trauma. I'm tired of whatever's happening right now. Dude, just fucking put on a t-shirt. That's who I'm trying to hit.
That's awesome. I feel like everybody kind of needs that.
Yeah.
Today,
yeah,
for sure.
Self-expression is definitely something like I've been trying to pursue, I guess, through fashion and through wear. So it's something that, that speaks to me, I suppose. And
I love that.
It's cool to see what people do, especially in like the dance community, like all the festivals we go to and the concerts, just even the Divine Freak Collective event that just happened last night. Like we're shooting on Sunday for reference. And we will be releasing on Wednesday, by the way.
Let's go.
But yeah, the crazy self-expression that is in the dance community, or even in like the punk community, the goth community, the emo community, like metal community, like all kinds of like different various expressions of like art form and just self-expression is crazy, especially through fashion. So something that I'd be looking to get more into.
100%. That's the main thing. When you see someone, you're going just based off looks. So if you can put something on that speaks, something happening right now. I'm working on a t-shirt, and we're taking proceeds. We're actually taking 80% of the proceeds and donating to a special foundation out that's helping during the Gaza war. Oh, okay. And the shirt says "Stop War" on it, and I put a soldier on there, and he's crying blood. And it's a shirt that I've sent to a lot of people, and they're like, dude, like, no matter what your fucking political shit is on it, it's a dope shirt.
Yeah.
It's a dope shirt. So whether, like, if you're want to talk about war, whether it's in yourself, type of war between fucking friends, family members, or the fucking war that's happening out there, it's a shirt that can just speak and be broad, but it's helping for a good cause. And that's what Grimes is about, is a streetwear brand that takes care of the streets.
I like that.
Damn,
Streetwear brand
that takes care of the streets.
For the streets.
I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah,
dude, there's so many fucking streetwear brands happening right now, and they don't realize the root of streetwear. It used to be some fucking guy in his fucking trunk, opening his trunk while you were in the fucking like Walmart, and him selling you his shit that he like pressed on with vinyl, and like that's how streetwear started growing and whatnot. And now people are like putting some like basic ass logo on a fucking t-shirt, and like they're like, yeah, I'm a streetwear fucking like, dude. And then what? They're just pocket everything, buying Lambos and fucking stupid watches.
Yeah. Do you think that do you think that became kind of mainstream, or do you think people kind of lost what it means to be streetwear? What do you think? Where do you think that divide kind of happened?
I think people just completely. The thing is, mainstream media saw, all right, streetwear's actually pretty dope. You know, we're gonna bring that in. They completely brought it in, high scaled it, and now people are like, oh shit, like we have to be this type of way to wear streetwear. But it's like, dude, remember who the fuck started streetwear?
I mean, there's a lot of, like, you go to a mall, there's some stores that are like streetwear, but you're like, I don't.
If it's more than $25-$30, is it really? You know, like,
It's just like
no, that's
so
not true
much-
because the materials now are fucking crazy.
Well, it's just
but
like so much. When you tell it's mass produced, when you tell it's mass produced, fatality.
Fucking interrupting the fucking podcast.
When you tell like it's mass produced and like it's just something that's on the shelves and there was no thought put into it, there was no character. It was just like, hey, we're gonna slap this on because it's trendy right now.
Right.
I think that's where you really lose the culture of it, you know, which is awful. It just becomes so watered down.
Right, because you have streetwear brands that are like just, you know, getting shirts, putting some trendy streetwear shit on, and they're like, yeah, we're a streetwear brand. But what are you doing for the streets?
Yeah.
What the hell is happening? Are you giving back? Are you helping people? Like, what is happening? I was actually at Ybor downtown the other day, and I was packing up from an event, and some homeless man saw me like packing all my clothes in there, and he was like, "Yo, man, like, are you like, do you sell clothes?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he goes, "Do you think I could have a shirt?" And my friend, like, she was like, girl, she was there. She was like, "Oh no, like we're good." And I was like, "Nah, he's gonna have a fucking shirt."
There we go.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, why would if you own a clothing brand, a homeless person's coming up to you like, dude, can I have a shirt? You know how much it takes for a man to ask, like, dude, I need a fucking shirt.
Yeah.
I would never ask. Like, that fucking hurts. I have a lot of pride.
Yeah.
So for a grown ass man to come up to me like, dude, you're selling clothes, and I'm like, yeah, and he's like, can I have a shirt? Of course. And that's like, why don't we all, like, the girl that's just like, oh, ew, no, like, fuck that.
Yeah.
I'm the fucking man. I got 1,000 shirts.
Yeah.
The fucking man. Now I got a homeless man out there with a Grimes t-shirt
What a
on.
Grimes t-shirt.
Fucking love that shit.
There you go. No, that's awesome. It's about giving back. At the end of the day, it's about giving back to a community that has helped you in a sense. Like, you know, you were raised there, you met people there, and all that stuff. So that's awesome. That's awesome that you're doing that, 100%. Like, we definitely need more of that community base. And like we've talked about before, Florida especially, it's very hard to find a community-based people. There's not a lot of people here. Like, there's a select few, but like a lot of people, it's not like, oh, I want us all to come up. It's like, it's either you or me. And it shouldn't be like
They keep to themselves. And
Yeah, so that's good that you're bringing that in.
Yeah. Speaking of the kind of community coming together and hardship and all that, you know, Florida has been through some shit recently, dude. The whole Southeast is kind of torn up from that Hurricane Helene, dude.
Helene, yeah,
And,
definitely. It was something that very. I mean, we knew for a while, and they just kept on ramping up, kept on ramping up.
I don't think we knew how fast it was coming.
No, so it's weird because we started hearing about it, a week before it happened, maybe a little less, maybe like 5 days. But even though it popped up, I still feel like we had enough time to respond. It was, like there was an emergency response, and
Yes, but for the person who's thinking like, oh shit, yeah. But for the average everyday person, it's just like, we'll see how bad it gets. We'll see how bad it gets. And they wait till the day of, and they're like, yeah, it's not that rainy.
And then it just
fucking hits, and they're like, oh shit, it's that bad.
Like, that's why, like, when I was watching it, I was like, I was looking at it, and they're like, oh, it's gonna be here, Wednesday. And then Wednesday comes, not looking too bad. Wednesday night, not looking too bad. They're like, oh, it's going to be there Thursday morning. Thursday morning looks all right. Thursday afternoon. Thursday night is just fucking hit.
Yeah, like
and by that,
8 o'clock,
that's the thing.
6,
It's like,
8
it's one of those things of like, it's going to hit. You never know exactly when it's going to hit or how hard, but
or where
know it's going to hit.
Yeah,
so your choice is like, okay, am I willing to take this unknown hit here or am I going to dip? That's at the end of the day, that's what it is.
Yeah.
And like, as long as, we've been in Florida, everybody being Floridians or whatever, it's like, when it's serious and when it's not serious. The second that I saw like, oh, category 3, I'm like, okay, this is some
Yeah.
It's gonna hit some people
Yeah.
for sure. I mean, like you saw Bayshore. Did you see Bayshore? Like,
Well, dude, every coastal city at this
Gone.
point, every barrier island, every like little fucking plot of sand that wasn't inland got fucked by this hurricane. And it's tough because every year it seems to get worse and worse, and there's less and less recovery because there's less and less time in between these hits. And now we have another hurricane potentially hitting. Coming through, so we have a little bit.
Atlantic, and then I'm like, there's another one over there.
Yeah,
Like,
so
what
we
are
just
you
got to
doing?
stay on our toes because it is still hurricane season, but it's tough because I don't think there was one coastal, like Gulf coastal city that was spared really, and now it's you're starting to see the effects of rising sea level, climate change, whatever you want to call it, whether you believe in that shit or not. It's evident because it's happening, and the weather is changing, and the sea level is changing, and beachfront property is getting a lot closer to the water, you know?
That is
So I definitely think people
Island
should
property,
consider that
man.
when moving down to Florida, It's it might not be the best investment or the smartest investment. But
I mean, you called it like category 3. Like that's like, was it 5 categories, right?
yeah, it's up to
So
5,
it's
yeah.
like more than half of the worst hurricane possible.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
That's
we
a good
all
way to
knew
look at
that
it.
more than half of what the worst hurricane possible on a scale 1 to 5 could be.
Yeah.
That was what was coming 100%. It's not like it was coming 100%, and people were just like, yeah. Even a category 1 does damage.
And I think it speaks a very much about like if you're fucking new to Florida, okay, don't pretend like you've been here. And I say it's the realest thing of like we've been here our whole lives. We know what our land is. We know how we're gonna be during a hurricane. But if like you have friends that are from Florida and they're like, oh, I'm staying, we're gonna have a hurricane party, it's because they know where they're at. Don't be the same way. If you don't know your property, you've never been through a hurricane, just because they're doing something, don't do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Especially if you live right on the coast. If you're in an evacuation zone, like
the fuck
I
out.
understand some
Yeah.
people can't leave. I get that some people are tied down. Whether they're elderly or they're disabled or they got a home situation they can't leave. Like, but it's tough because when you got an 8 to 12 foot predicted storm surge.
I know when they said the surges, I was like, all right, bro. Like, fuck the rain. But if they're like, yeah, we're gonna have 8 to 10 foot surge, bro.
That's a house.
That's
That's a
lot.
fucking house.
That's a house.
Like you think
fucking tall.
you think they're just pulling this shit out their ass?
No.
Like, come on, bro. It's 10 foot. If you saw a 10-foot motherfucker, you'd run away,
Yeah,
right?
10-foot
So
wave,
Imagine
that's-
seeing
yeah.
a 10-foot wave. Like, get the fuck out the way, bro.
Dirty ass water and just
Yeah,
fucking
like,
oh my
coming
God.
down on you.
That's what's so funny about Floridians, dude. They play around in that shit, and like I guess they got a good.
I'm
immune
glad you
system,
fucking do the
but-
same way because I'm just like, people don't understand that this is like sewer water.
It
This
is
like,
sewage,
You're
bro.
playing in shit. You're
like-
playing in shit.
Like Grimes doo-doo shits are in there.
We're gonna take the kids out into the water. Don't do that.
Yeah.
A week later, everybody's got fucking
Take
pink
the
eye.
F-150 and the fucking tubes out on the Bayshore Boulevard, dude. But it's, I mean, I get it. I'd be lying if I said I didn't play around in fucking hurricane water. But
Yeah, I played in some doo-doo
in
water.
some doodle water, but it's not. Don't make a habit of it.
Man went out fishing in that water.
Oh my god, there you go.
Bro, I saw pictures of like Geo posted a video of like fish, like sheep's head, like these actually
Oh.
really big sheep's head that had like washed on and like stayed in a tidal pool kind of, and then like
Wow.
they were flopping and dying. Unfortunately, I was like, man, put those bitches on the grill, dude. What
Yeah,
the fuck?
she
But,
said that's some good eating.
that's really- but it that goes to show how it displaces the wildlife. And like, I mean, during a hurricane, bro, like with a 12-foot storm surge, bro, like there'd be alligators in your shit, there'd be snakes in your shit. You don't
There's a
know.
washed up whale, wasn't
Yeah,
there?
yeah.
What the fuck, poor whale.
Imagine a whale
Florida's
just crashing
crazy,
through your
bro.
fucking house, bro.
Florida's fucking crazy.
Yep.
But let me say something real quick.
Yeah, absolutely.
It is like people need to evacuate 100%, but employers need to fucking not have people working when they're in evacuation
Yeah.
zones. Like,
Amen, bro. Amen.
like they are in evacuation. So people are not evacuating because they're scared they're gonna get fired.
Yeah.
Which is
So
ridiculous. That's
fuck the
ridiculous.
employers who are fucking telling their people that they have to come and work, servers especially,
Yeah.
because the restaurant's having a hurricane party. All right, so I know this one girl who literally had to go to Wingstop, work at her fucking shift because they were telling her that she's gonna get fired if she doesn't come for her shift. By the time she was released, she had to walk in like, bro, it was like up to her waist in water.
Yeah,
Oh
bro.
my God.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
I'd sue the fuck out of them. I'd
Yeah,
be like, bro,
low-key.
I had no time to prepare because I was gonna lose my job because of you. Like, yeah, that shit is
Because a lot more people would have evacuated if their job was like, you're in evacuation zone. Our job is in evacuation zone. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
also like, we're gonna bring everybody in. Like, bro,
Who
everyone,
are you serving? Who are you serving?
Who are you
Like-
fucking serving? Everyone is gone. All of our regulars. They're over there. They're
when our
in
governor
swimming. They're
does
swimming.
an evacuation, when he does an evacuation mandate, you listen to that shit.
Just listen to
Like,
it. That's it. It's not that hard.
It's a
You can have-
holiday. I mean,
you
take
can
it as a
have
holiday. Like
fun in Florida for all the other days of the year. All the other, just if they tell you to leave one time, just do it. Just that one little time. That's it. The rest
be
of the
safe
year,
and
you're
sorry.
having fun.
Better
You're
be-
getting drunk. You're going to the beach. Fuck it. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
But the one little day, everyone's like, no, I can't fucking leave, bro. I'm not a pussy.
I'm not leaving. I'm not fucking leaving.
I'm gonna stay here. Fucking
Yeah.
swim in
And
my
they're
house.
fucking crying for the fucking Coast Guard and
Yeah.
the cops in the
Yeah, and
boat.
then, yes. 12 hours later, like, oh my god, I can't believe this happened.
My house is gone. You
can't?
Well, I mean, the house, you can't really do anything about that.
can't believe?
Insurance claim. But the cars, people's cars,
Oh
dude.
my
they
god!
fucking,
Yeah, everyone's
they
insurance
refuse
is about
move
to
their
go up.
cars.
Everyone's insurance is about to go up.
Yeah.
because
Oh,
of
in the
fucking-
boats, dude.
the housing,
fucking when
the
the boats go on
boats.
top of
God.
each other like dominoes, dude. Oh,
Dude, that
So-
shit hurts. It hurts my heart.
it hurts my heart. It
fucking
does. I
heart.
feel bad. Like I know there's a lot of people like pocket watching online too right now, like talking about like Davis Island got flooded. And
Oh,
people
yeah.
are like shitting on the rich people, like like oh they can
Bayshore.
afford it, yeah,
Bayshore,
Bayshore, like, oh
yeah,
they can afford it.
Bayshore.
I feel bad for whoever lost belongings,
Yeah.
beach houses.
At the end of the day, you're still a person who lost something.
you're still a person who lost something, but I also don't want to pay for that shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like people talk about taxes and people talk about not having to. Like, I don't want to have to pay for some rich guy's boat. I don't want to have
that's
to
true.
pay for
Unless I
some
get
rich
to go
guy's.
on it once in a
Yeah,
while.
I don't. Especially with like the insurance premiums and everything.
Yeah, be like,
like,
listen, I'll pay for you, but just let me hop on once.
just
in a
let me
while.
hop on that shit.
Just once a week. Once a week for like an hour. That's
crazy.
it. That's all I need. So
Just for the
But-
selfie.
yes, just for the. Is that
Just for
okay?
the selfie.
That's fine. Okay. Then
Don't
we're
let the
good.
girls on, bro. They let the guys on. Come on, man.
Hey,
What the
that's
fuck?
true. I want a nice little boat day.
I want a boat
With the
day.
brothers.
With the barbecue. We'll clean. Yo, what I will say, we will clean the boat afterwards. The girls won't clean the boat.
I'll
we'll
clean the
the
boat.
boat.
And we'll fill that bitch up.
And we'll fill that bitch up. There you go.
Hell yeah.
And we'll bring our own drinks.
Hey, see,
We
that
started
sounds like
an
a good
initiative.
thing.
Yeah,
We
Go
just
for
need
it.
the boat, literally.
we just need the boat. Hashtag we just need the boat.
That's fire.
That's the way to go.
That's
with
fire.
it.
That's fire. But yeah, so the hurricane happened, but the community's coming together though, especially in St. Pete.
Mm-hmm.
I've been seeing a lot of like food drives and
Yeah,
supplies drives,
donations.
Freaking the Divine Freak Collective, Divine Freak Collective.
Oh, yeah.
Freaking warehouse party that we just had. Like
Mm-hmm.
the proceeds went to a hurricane fund, the Red Cross fund. I think the Sonder House over at TK Lounge, they had an event, and
That's what's
their
dope about the
proceeds
area,
went
man.
to-
St. Pete, like it's a fucking community out here.
Yeah.
You know, they take care of people out here. It's dope. I love that.
Yeah, how
Everyone's
did
looking
you
out
get
for each
into
other.
that community? I wanted to know that. Like, how did, from making sure and then finding this kind of community, which I feel like that's how we found you. Like, how did you integrate yourself into that community, or what drew you to it?
So for me, it was just like I was telling you, like that one person who came out to me and was like, dude, like your shit's dope, keep making it. From then right there, I was like, anyone that I find, no matter how small their brand is, no matter how small of a DJ or producer they are, if they're fire, I'm gonna be their number one fan. Doing that, I've met some dope people. That's how I met him. I saw him one time at a fucking opening fucking set. And I'm like, why the fuck is he opening? This dude
appreciate
is
that.
fire.
I appreciate
This man is fire. Kills it. And I was like, when he needs me to be there, I will fucking be there. So like, I had an event last night. You know, we're doing the Divine Freak. I left my whole fucking booth alone.
He
And I
really
was
did.
like,
He did that shit. He did that
if
shit.
someone steals my shit, it is what it is. This
I hope
man
that
was-
didn't happen. I hope that didn't.
Honestly, I haven't done inventory yet, so I don't fucking know. But I hope not. Regardless, seeing him, like, dude, in this magical fucking, like, place, like Coastal Creative, it was dope as hell. So
Coastal Creative was fire.
doing stuff like that, it's like, dude, I'm here for you no matter what. Don't ask for nothing in return. Just know that, like, we are here. Like you said earlier, like, we should be here helping each other up.
Yeah.
It don't matter who gets there first. If we just all are fucking helping each other up, dude, as long as someone gets there, it's all that fucking matters.
Yeah.
That's all that matters. So if I help him, he helps me. However, as long as someone makes it to the fucking top, they're gonna know, like, all right, man, when I was fucking down bad, St. Pete helped me up. And that shit makes a difference for a lot of people.
Yeah, bro.
It does. And that is what makes a community. So it's nice to see that. And there's not a diamond in the rough necessarily, but St. Pete's been growing, and, you know, it's cool to still have those people there and still have the base community there. And the people that want to continue to grow it, too.
Yeah, and it's not even about fucking. It's not even about being nice, all right? So we're not. GRIMEZ ain't nice. we're not here to fucking sugarcoat and make it all pretty for you. It's just about doing what's right, okay? Because when it's right, it's right. When it's wrong, it's wrong. So if someone's fucking struggling and you got it in you to fucking help them out.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to be a fucking pansy and just be like, oh, I'm here to be nice and do nice shit.
Nope.
Like, GRIMEZ doesn't donate because we're fucking trying to be like, hey, we're fucking donating over here, right? GRIMEZ does a lot of behind the scenes shit, man.
You're fair. You're fair.
We're just doing it because it's right.
Yeah.
If I drop a tea and it's fucking killing sales, I always find a local community and we fucking help them fuck up. All right.
Oh, yeah.
We did that for Women's History Month. We did a huge event. We called it Divine Feminine Takeover. Found a local nonprofit organization called Loft 181, fire organization. They help out girls from the ages of 13 to 18 who were just rescued from sex trafficking.
Wow.
Then they created this whole boutique, huge fucking boutique, nicest boutique I've ever seen. And they let these girls come into that boutique and have a full shopping experience.
Wow.
And the girls can just take whatever they want.
Wow.
So they treat them like normal customers. Yeah. So they come in, they go to the dressing room, they try stuff on, and they check out. But it's all free. Wow. So when I hear about people doing stuff like that, GRIMEZ 100% gives back to that shit. So, you know, we came in, we're dropping donations on that shit, and that's what we're doing. We're not doing it to, like, tell people, like, hey, this is, you know, no, we don't fucking write that shit out. We just fucking do it and we get it done, and we help the people who are doing the right thing. That's all. That's it.
That's beautiful. That's honestly beautiful. Like, it's, like we were saying, it's good to see that camaraderie and doing what's right. Doing what's right. The biggest thing, doing what's right, you know? That's what we need more of.
Yep.
Honestly.
Yeah, I would like to do more of that as our company, String Keeper. I'd like to do more
let me ask
events
you this.
like that and get involved. So if you ever need anything,
But
man,
don't do it out of being forced, you know? Like,
no. It's funny because I've actually been thinking about it a lot recently, and like I used to do a lot of volunteer stuff back in like high school and early college days when I had the time, you know. And now it's gotten back to the point where I have more time available, and like it's now about where I'm investing my time, and I do want to invest my time.
Because I feel like
more
some
in
brands
the
do
community
it just for the clout.
Yeah, dude. Well, that's
like,
and we're not selling.
we
anything,
donated.
you know, so
No,
that's why,
hell
you
no.
know.
I'm saying you guys, but just like in the general, they're like, hey guys, listen up. Like they'll make a whole post about it. Like, dude, if you fucking did it, the people who received it, like they're good. Like we don't, you know. But people like to see that shit. It's weird. They like to be like, hey, this is what I did. I fed a homeless man a McDonald's burger today.
And they make a whole vlog about it. And yeah.
If you did it, you did it.
Yeah.
That's good for you, but now you're exploding it. You're like exploitation.
But there is people who do it to like encourage others. And I'm all for that. So it's hard to find out whether the person is doing it genuinely or they're doing it for the clout. So I'm not giving no shade on people who are actually doing it to be genuine and they're trying to push other people to do boundaries. Because when I see those fucking videos, I'm like, damn, I want to do that shit. I want to build someone a house.
Yeah.
I want to go to South America and create a whole new village for a whole new city. Like that's fire.
What do you think about? No, not gonna name any companies or nothing like that. But companies or fashion wear, whatever, that they have such a simple product. It's something that you could get on fucking Alibaba. It's something that you could get on Amazon, whatever. Like maybe a stylish shoe or a purse or something, and they charge a crazy amount of money for it. So say, you know,
for like designer brands,
a very designer brand. What do you think about those brands as like, okay, we're gonna make this thing that looks like a towel, but we're gonna cost you $500,000.
You go to a department store and get it for $20.
Yeah, but
we're gonna
because
slap
it has
our
our name
logo
on
on
it,
it.
it's worth that. So what do you think about that? Do you think there's some merit to it, or you think that it's kind of bullshit?
It's a fine line, man. As a fashion designer,
that's what I want to know. There is a fine line.
Because you don't know the intentions behind it. All right, there is brands out there that are charging a fucking fat nickel for a very simple product, but they're doing it because they're paying their employees really good wages. So yeah, it may be just a fucking embroidered logo dead center. That don't cost nothing to design, but they're paying these people inside of the AC room. It's not a 100 people in this tiny little pack play. They're playing them very well. They're sourcing like Grimes is 100% U.S. cotton. All right, so they're sourcing it from the U.S. They're paying their people well. If they're doing that and charging a nickel and people are willing to pay for it, and then they're also giving back, if you got the money for it, send it. But there is also the other half of brands who are just scheming people and making people like, you need this now. It's the hype. This is what you got to get. And people are like, oh my God, I need to get it.
Yeah.
Those kind of brands, fuck you.
Yeah.
You're a
That's
piece
what I
of
want to
shit.
see. If, like, there is that fine line of like, hey, we're going to charge your arm and a leg, but look how well these people are doing.
Yeah.
Because of what you're paying for it. But then, yes, other people are just pieces of shit. So.
Now with the build quality, like the way you source, what you source, and how you pay, and who you employ, that all I appreciate that going into a brand. That's why I made that rather ignorant like cost comment earlier. But it's like you don't know what's going into that shirt. If it is an import from some other country where you know they're paying menial wages to like basically slave workers, like that's not a brand that I really want to support. And that's definitely not a brand I want to pay an inflated amount to. You know? Like it's
how did you decide on like your materials in the sense of like, so you know you're getting all this done, you're really starting up this brand, and how did you pick these are going to be my materials, these are going to be my designs? Like how was the process of all that?
So I started pretty much like any other person who started a brand, and I was like, I'm just gonna do screen printing on Gildan t-shirts, you know?
Yeah.
And I was like, do I really want to be known as the guy who just makes a regular t-shirt on a regular fucking, you know, like everyday shit? How am I going to be the brand who explodes? How am I going to be because I'm not here for the quick buck. I don't care to fucking drive fancy shit or nothing like that. So how can I be a brand that stands the fuck out and does it? Because a lot of new streetwear brands, they're doing that. They're just getting a simple, basic Alibaba shirt, making one dope-ass sample, all right? Posting all these TikToks about it, like, and then people are like, yo, that's fire, that's fire. And they create their little, pre-orders, and they make all this fucking money. And then people get their shit like 3 months later.
It's ass.
And it's ass.
It's fucking ass.
It's fucking ass. So I spent a long time going from simple Gildan, comfort colors, next level. These are all like blank t-shirts. And I was like, there's no way I'm going to be like Grimes. Grimes isn't going to be something unless we're like literally something completely new. So I started reaching out to manufacturers here, there. And it all started like super basic. It was like, all right, Alibaba, all right, China, all right, Turkey. And it just started going off and I was like, dude, no, we're sourcing that shit right here in fucking America. We're doing it right. We're paying people fucking good wages to make sure we make good quality tees. And then we're selling it at a price where it's like, people think, all right, it's a little expensive, but the moment you fucking put this on you, the moment you fucking feel it, you're like, oh, okay, I get it.
This is real shit.
This is, all right, I'm not paying.
You're
Because
not
people
gonna
pay
pay
way
for
more for shit that's like half a stint.
And you can only wear maybe a couple of times before you're like, damn, this shit is just not fitting right.
It's faded, there's threads.
That's the number of fading. And it's just not you pay for what you get. You know what I'm saying? Buy once, cry once. But especially like you said, like you're doing it the right way. People should be very proud of getting something that you made because it's like, yeah, this is what I paid. But this person's doing this. He's getting it from here. He's donating to these people. And now I have I have something that I'm proud to wear, you know?
Yep.
I love
That's how
it.
it should be.
I love it. That's how we all should be. Because I have shirts that I created when I first started Grimes that I'm actually I have a shirt. I should have fucking brought it. It's on wash 87 right now.
Damn.
87, and I have like a little pen that I like knock it off every time I
That's
fucking wash
so
it.
dope.
And I'm like, once I get to 100 wash, it's gonna be like stapled into.
I was
my
about to say,
room.
you got to frame that. You got to show.
It's gonna get
look
framed.
At that fucking
and
shit.
It's like got really minor, like not even. It's like it's like getting wrinkly on the design.
Wow.
But for a 87th wash, man, I don't even wear this shirt. It's just like whenever I do laundry, just throw it in there.
Just throw it in there. Yeah,
And, like,
that's cool. I like
sometimes,
that.
like when I had a roommate, like my roommate doing laundry, like, hey, if you see my shirt, they're just like throw it in with your laundry. So it just keeps getting washed and
It's the
washed.
cleanest
and washed.
shirt ever, dude.
100%.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Just permanently smells clean.
Just fucking-
You could run a mile and it's like, man, this is fucking amazing.
I'm like scared to put it on.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even. I just
Like
like,
you just become different, you know.
yeah, you gotta save it till you
Mr.
meet like
Clean.
the number one like design.
I
like,
might speak to God when I put it on.
Yeah, I'd be like, you bring that shirt with you. Yeah, no, that's
Mr.
Let me wear it.
yeah, Mr. Clean,
Mr.
that's the Mr.
Clean.
Clean shirt. That's what it is. It's just fitted
He's
perfect.
like, you have been the chosen one. Grimes is the new face of Mr. Clean.
Bro, there
That'd be
you go.
great.
Fuck it. Is there now? Is there any designs? Let me ask you this, right? So your clothing that you make. Do you make clothing from head to toe? Is it just shirts? Is it just pants? Is it head to toe? Is there hat wear? Any headwear?
Grimes right now specializes in oversized tees.
Okay.
That does not mean that's all we can do. It's just what we're making right now.
Okay.
But Grimes can make anything. Grimes can make anything. And this fashion show that we got coming up, October 4th and 5th, people are going to see a whole new face of Grimes. Because Grimes does not do festival wear. But Grimes, like I said, it's for every fucking misfit out there. So we can make everything head to toe, and that is the goal. Make everything head to toe. Right now, heavyweight t-shirts with a fucking loud message is what we're doing. But we
Yes.
are going to bring everything to the table.
Beautiful. I love that. I love it. Is there a certain design or is there a certain shirt that you have that you are most proud of? That you're like, you made it and you're like, this is what I would love to present to everybody, give them, like show them what it is. Is there like a specific
That's
one?
a hard fucking question, man.
I got to ask the hard questions,
It's
brother.
a hard question. Because every time I design a t-shirt, I instantly fall in love with it.
That's how it is. That's how it is.
Instantly. And I'm like, damn, this is the fucking one that I make now one. I'm like, nah,
you're like,
this is the one.
That's
But
good. You keep leveling up.
It just
though.
depends, man. It really depends on like how I feel, man. It's, like I honestly wear a lot of my own fucking shit. So sometimes I just, I feel like I want to give off that I'm like super free feeling, and I'll wear my Raw Rebellion shirt, right? So orange t-shirt, it's got a dope tiger on it. It's got a Japanese on there that says true streetwear. When I put that on, I'm like, I feel flowy, I feel good, I feel nice and free. And then I have my other t-shirts, it's called the Embrace Within.
Okay.
So it's got like a, kind of like a Greek statue on it. When I wear that shirt, it makes me feel like unstoppable. I like to wear that shit at the gym, and I just feel very powerful. People put my stuff on, and they themselves, I have told them they walk different. You put on a heavyweight tee, oversized with a dope design, you walk different.
Yes.
100%.
Yes.
100%.
I think, and that's good too, because right now, oversized tees, it's so funny how oversized tees went. So it went from your girlfriend's wearing it. Your girlfriend's wearing your oversized t-shirt, right? Hey, you got a t-shirt I could wear and we could watch a movie? Yeah, I got something for you, bitch. So now it's like, bro, you go to the gym, you see a big motherfucker walk in, and you're like, that motherfucker's ripped, but he's wearing the oversized tee. And I never understood that until recently, where I'm like, I was watching Sam Sulek. Video,
Beast.
bro, fucking goddamn. Like, I was like, there's no point in me working out. I'll never.
We do not make sure it's his size.
Bro, it's crazy because he was in the interview or whatever. He's talking like, why do you wear what is with the oversized t-shirt? He's like, because when you're getting a pump, right? Like me, I wear wife beaters to the gym. I'm constantly seeing the pump. You see it throughout, cool. But he's like, if you wear an oversized tee, you never see the pump. And then you fucking do a huge reveal at the end and you see everything that you worked for. It's like all at once. Like, boom, look how fucking big you are. And I think that's awesome that you're tapping into it because it's blowing up right now. And the thing is no one's really doing it with cool designs. Nobody's doing it with like, how you're saying, like great quality. It's usually like baggy shit.
Yeah,
whatever.
you buy some shit from Walmart or
So
fucking,
now,
yeah.
like, you're kind of tapping into this market. I don't know if you planned this or it just happened or whatever, but like you said, like wearing it to the gym and shit, like that is where it's at. 100%. I think you're on the right path. And if you can create something super cool that's blowing up on TikTok and gyms and everyone can see this shirt, because when you're the biggest motherfucker, everyone's going to look at you and they're going to see what you're wearing.
And that works for your brand too, you know, like
Yeah.
being the biggest motherfucker in the room. Like,
It works whether you're big in size or just big and just in fucking heart, big in personality. People feel that based off what you're wearing, you know.
Yeah.
If you're wearing something that you're fucking happy and proud about, people can feel that energy immediately off of you, immediately. So being at the fucking gym, wearing that oversized tee while every other dude is wearing his muscle tees, super tight cutoffs and shit,
Yeah.
you're gonna stand out and you're gonna give that extra like, oh shit,
Like, oh, this
Like, don't
motherfucker's
fuck with
dope.
me energy.
Yep.
It's Grimes brings that don't fuck with me energy.
Love
Yeah.
that. That's what it's about. That's what I said. It's perfect. It's fucking perfect. Love that. Love it.
Keep
love it.
killing the game. So, I mean, do you have anything else for our guests?
No, man. I think what you're doing is awesome.
Fuck
I
yeah.
think keep it true. Just keep on with the product in the sense of like quality, what you have been and designs. I mean, what do you have that you're excited about in the near future?
Right now, we are working on jewelry, making
Ooh.
statement pieces.
Okay.
At an extremely fucking affordable price. And I don't mean like to say like every other fucking brand. Like, say extremely affordable and it's a fucking chain for like $130. Yeah, cool. It's not a $7,000 chain, but affordable is not that. All right. So working with stainless steel, making it be bold statement pieces where you can feel on and how you're like, oh shit, like,
has some
this
weight
is
to
this
it.
is some this is
Yeah.
some nice shit. And you can everyone can fucking afford it.
Yeah.
Because I feel like as a person having jewelry on you like that has a statement, it really boosts confidence and boosts yourself within. And so like that's what we're working on, right? Make some dope ass fucking
I
jewelry.
like that. I like that. Hell yeah. Anything from you, brother, man?
I think that's pretty much it, man. Is there
Loved
anything else that
Yo,
you
my
want to...
man, thank you so much for having me.
Dude, thank
Thanks
you
for
for
coming
being
on,
here,
bro.
man. It's been
Fucking
we've
love
been
you
trying to
guys.
get you on here for a few weeks now, so
got
I'm glad
it.
we finally
We
made
got
it
it.
happen.
Grimes
dude.
is here and we are fucking here to stay, man.
Yes,
Yes.
dude. Anything else to tell our guests before we clear out?
This is Grimes, where your style is your voice.
Episode 11, Grimes on the final mix. We out.
Peace.
Peace.